So welcome. I invite you to spend some time with your heart. I could say our hearts. Because as a collective, as humanity, we are moving from a world which is basically centered on the mind into a world that is based on the heart, living from the heart. I guess we've all heard that, and we've all made that move somehow within the last years. And we're all longing to make this move. Who doesn't want to live from the heart? And maybe you're already doing that. But there's so much more to discover and so much more to connect to. And I feel these times are really supporting us to do that. So I will be sharing with you Kriya from Kundalini Yoga, which will activate the qualities of the heart. The heart, you could say, is the portal to consciousness. It's like a door within you can open to connect to not only to a larger part of who you are, but to a more cohesive sense of who you are. You could say to a sense of being complete as who you are. And stop, which is very much the movement from the mind, stop moving this impulse to look outside of yourself. Also for heart connection, look outside of yourself. For love, for understanding, for compassion, and looking at the world and not really finding it. So, deeply connecting to your heart means to go inside and to completely embrace this inside journey. Because as a portal to consciousness, the heart, as soon as you enter that door, will open up a really new dimension within yourself, which you will not be able to find outside of yourself, wherever you're looking. And you need to sort of cross that threshold. And the heart, so far, from all that happens, not just in this life, for you, maybe through many lifetimes, and as a humanity, has been hurt, has been wounded. So while we all have this longing to come back into the heart, at the same time we carry a lot of wounds and a lot of resistance to actually open our hearts. And many of us have already perceived that maybe as a painful process, a process we not easily trust to be able to do within ourselves. Because we feel like we have to go through so many layers of wounding, and we lose the sense of that there is a door to a larger understanding of who you are and we are as a conscious being. The heart really carries the seed of self, of the conscious self, and that's what we ask to connect with. It's a door to a new perspective of who you are and how you can relate to life, really, how you can relate to others, and how you can act differently in the world. So there's much to discover. There's a reason that we talk about heart intelligence. So the heart has an intelligence we haven't really tapped into until now. We've sort of scratched the surface. And this Kriya, I find, is a wonderful Kriya to support you to go deeper into that connection within yourself. And maybe find out what love really is. And most of all, self-love. Because even though we don't want that, we mostly carry it's very subconscious. we're probably not aware of this. I mean, if I would ask you, would say, of course I want love in my life. Of course I want to give love in my life. We all do want that. But there is a subconscious block within us, for whatever reason, where we limit the amount of love we are willing to give. And that's not a conscious decision necessarily. Mostly it's not. And at the same time, we limit the amount of love we're willing to receive. And that's interesting. Maybe even more interesting than the part of giving the love. Because we're all craving love, and don't we all want to receive love? But there is this unconscious resistance through our wounds we all carry, and we not individually carry, but as a humanity, to limit the amount of love we're willing to receive. And mostly, or let's say it starts with self-love, which we're all craving. And we need to learn to give that to ourselves. And for this we need the relation to our heart to strengthen, to really activate the qualities of the heart, to give you a sense of completeness. Yeah? It's sort of like a sensory union. Yeah? It creates a new kind of cohesion within yourself, a new kind of subtle communication within yourself, where all parts of yourself support yourself, support you, yeah, and don't have different agendas. Yeah. That's the quality of the heart. And maybe you've heard that before, that the heart actually has its own brain. We talk about the heart brain, which is equally important, if not more important than actually this brain we all know. Because recently research found out that actually the heart brain sends much more information to your brain than the brain sends to your heart. Yeah? And that is really important to understand. If we want to make that transition from the mind, living from an intellectual understanding, let's say, yeah, to living from an intuitive knowing, to living from a deep coherence within ourselves, where we firstly know I'm enough. And from that I can go out into the world and act. You understand? And that's a different sense, a much deeper sense of communication, of coherence, and of living from out wholeness, from out a completion, which starts with accessing that within yourself. Okay, enough said. As it is with the heart, it's very important to experience that quality which you carry, which you have maybe touched at times, but which is available for you at all times. But we need to cultivate that. We need to cultivate these qualities, and we need to cultivate this connection, because we've been conditioned otherwise. So I will explain everything. If you've never done Kundalini Yoga, just follow along as good as you can. We will enter a flow, which is the flow of the heart, which is the flow of consciousness moving through you, moving through the heart, yeah, and connecting you to a larger flow. So just trust that you're doing the things the way you're supposed to be doing them. We start the class with tuning in. Tuning in into ourselves. Yeah, this is this move of stopping this impulse outside of yourself, to search outside of yourself, into looking inside and aligning with what is going on, and aligning with your inner knowing, and acknowledging that you know. And as soon as you do that, you're aligning with a greater plan, with a greater knowing, but in essence that's the same. And that's what we're remembering with tuning in. So put your hearts together at the heart center. Close your eyes. Before we begin, just take a deep breath into your heart. And exhale. And again through the nose. The breathing impulse comes from your lower belly, from the navel. And allow the breath to flow all the way up very naturally without pushing. Just allow the breath to expand within you, into your heart. And exhale. And for now, just nourish this subtle connection between your navel, your hara, your physical, energetic center, and the seed of your spiritual being, your heart. Through your breathing, create a gentle thread between your navel and your heart, in and out, very gentle pulsing. Then extend that thread into your third eye, point between your eyebrows. Through your intention and through your breathing, that's all you need to do. And then extend that thread even further through your crown into the universe and through your base deep into the heart of the earth. With the next breath, we're going to tune in, just keep breathing for now. We're going to chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. Inhale deeply to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. And hold that breath. Receive that breath. Open yourself for the breath that is always available to you. Exhale. Release prayer pose, release the posture. And we're going to start with the first exercise. You stay in easy pose, just like that. You bring your arms up 60 degrees. So it's not here or here, it's 60 degrees. And you bend from your hands from your wrists, so the palms are facing up toward the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. And your elbows are straight. Shoulders down. And then you close your eyes and you start breath of fire. Keep breathing, breath of fire, and nourish your heart from your navel. Inhale deeply. And with that breath, extend your ribcage. Uplift your heart. Shoulders down. Uplift your heart. Hold that breath. Exhale, you stay in the posture. And with your next inhale, you hold the breath and you pump your stomach 16 times in and out while holding the breath. And when you're done, you exhale and you inhale again and you start pumping your stomach 16 times. Exhale and you start again. Stretch your arms up. And again, hold that breath. Cherish that breath. Uplift your heart through your breathing, through your breath. And exhale. Release the posture. And immediately you come sitting on your heels in rock pose. Your arms are out to the side, straight. The only thing that is loose is your wrists. Your hands now are hanging very loosely. Shoulders down. You close your eyes again and we go back to breath of fire. Again, you nourish that connection. We make that even deeper. We allow that to become deeper. We open up the lower triangle so that that energy can be aligned and flow into our hearts. Focus on your brow point. Keep breathing, keep doing breath of fire, and try to do that without any effort. Try to become effortless. Imagine your arms being an extension, your hands of your heart. And there's so much space. There's nothing to fight. And you just move. You just let breath flow through you. Last minute, keep breathing, breath of fire. How much can you receive? Every time you feel resistance, just focus on receiving more. And inhale, stretch the arms from your heart, from your heart. Open your rib cage, relax your face, hold the breath. It's the breath of life. Hold it. Receive that breath of life into your heart. And exhale. And send that breath out from your heart into the world. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Just stay where you are. I'm going to show you the next exercise first. So we stay on our heels. I do it from the side so you can see it better. The legs are in a V shape, so slightly open. The heels touch. And you come back a little. It's a 60-degree angle between your torso and the ground. So you support yourself with your hands and you open your heart space. Chin is tucked in. And then when you're in the posture, now you can come into the posture, then you inhale, you hold the breath, and again you pump your stomach. And this time, as many times as you can comfortably hold this. And then you exhale. So I do it just so you see how it works. So you inhale, you hold the breath, and you start pumping your stomach. So you're moving this whole area around the diaphragm while you hold the breath. And when you can't hold it anymore, without straining, you exhale. And then you inhale again, and you start again pumping your stomach. So here we go. Inhale deeply and hold. And with the exhale, you come down even further. If you can, 30-degree angle. You extend your arms and your head falls back. And here you're going to do exactly the same breathing. So you inhale, pump your stomach as many times as you can. And when you can't anymore, you exhale and you start again. the last time. Inhale deeply. Exhale, walk yourself back. And then immediately bring your forehead to the ground. Your knees are still open. You bring your forehead to the ground and the hands are in prayer pose. Gur Pranam. And you just stay there. Your breath comes naturally, nothing to change. Integrate. Just be aware what happens for you. Natural breathing. Allow this new rhythm to be fully established. And then allow the breath to become a little deeper. Follow that natural impulse and give it a little more direction with your intention, just with your intention, not by physical force. The body is extremely obedient to consciousness, the matter. So just set that intention and allow that flow through you. And you stay in Gopranam, stay with your forehead to the ground, the arms stretched out, hands in prayer pose. In a moment we will do a chant, a call and answer. Ong Sohong. Ong Sohong means I am that, we are that. It means that you are not something, you just are. It's the I am, the confirmation of every form that is created in whatever physical body we are here on planet Earth. We all come from the same source. You could also say everything is divine, you are divine, and that's who you are. Okay, I'm gonna chant Om 4 times and you're gonna answer. Then I'm gonna chant Sohong 4 times and you will answer. Ong, 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 ong. Sohong, 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 sohong. 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 Inhale. With the exhale, slowly come out of the posture. Okay, you come all the way up, you inhale. Exhale. And then stretch your legs out in front of you. Inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, bend forward with a straight spine if you can. Grab your toes. Chin is tucked in. And you stay here and you breathe long and deep. And allow your heart to stay open. Don't collapse your heart. Open from your collarbones. So your bare breath can flow freely. Inhale. With the exhale, slowly roll yourself up. Keep your legs extended. We come into back platform pose. I'll show you. So your weight is on your heels and on your hands. Like a plank, completely straight. So you let your head drop back and start with breath of fire. Keep breathing just a little more and extend your feet. That helps you to open your diaphragm and the flow between your navel and your heart. Okay, you keep breathing, breath of fire, but now you start walking your feet from the heels outside. And breath of fire. And then you come back to center. And just keep walking, just your feet. One more time. Stay up, all the way up. Head back, inhale deeply. Open your heart, open your chest. Hold the breath, apply Mula Bandha, root lock. Exhale, lower yourself down. And immediately we come into live nerve stretch again. Come all the way forward. Hold your toes. And breathe long and deep. Heart is open. again with the exhale, roll yourself up and then lower yourself all the way down into Shavasana. We stay here for a moment. Nothing to do. Completely relax. And allow the intelligence of your heart to establish new subtle pathways of communication within yourself, between you, and with everything around you. Feel that sensory union. And nourish that with your breathing. And inhale deeply. And bring your knees into your chest. Exhale and roll yourself up into a seated position. And you come sitting onto your left heel. And you stretch your right leg out right in front of you. And then you're gonna, with your right hand, you're gonna hold your right big toe, and your left hand is gonna hold your right heel. Back is straight. Chin is slightly tucked in towards the chest. And then you inhale and your eyes focus on the big toe. So your eyes are open and they're focused on the big toe. That will create a pressure, which is part of this exercise. It's called Mahamudra. You want that pressure. So you keep looking at your big toe while your chin is pulled into your chest. And you inhale deeply. You exhale completely. Empty yourself. Complete emptiness. When you're empty, you pull Muband. You hold the breath out and you count slowly until 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale completely. Your gaze is on the toes, the right toe. Stay empty. Muband. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale completely. Empty yourself. Pull Muband. Stay empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Empty yourself. Muband. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale completely. Muband. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Muband. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. And then release with the exhale. And again you come lying onto your back. Relax deeply. And feel the effects of what we just did. And allow this new sense of cohesion to emerge from within, this subtle communication, where everything within you flows in the same direction. To support you to be all that you are. Then inhale deeply, stay on your back. Exhale. Then with the next inhale, you bring your arms over your head, stretch yourself. And then just your left leg comes up, 90 degrees. Right leg stays on the ground. You stay here and breath of fire. Inhale. With the exhale, lower the left leg down. And inhale again. The right leg comes up, breath of fire. Keep breathing, breath of fire, and find a steady rhythm, find a steadiness within yourself. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right leg down. And then bring both legs up, just like 15 centimeters above the ground, and breath of fire. Keep going, 30 seconds. Hold yourself from your navel towards your spine. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Relax the arms, just put them next to your body. And again, relax deeply. Receive more. Keep breathing and invite more of yourself in through the portal of your heart. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And still on your back, we're going to come into shoulder stand. So start by just tucking in your knees and bringing yourself up, supporting yourself with your hands. You're on your shoulders, not on your neck. And then stretch the legs all the way up and open as far as you can. And breath of fire. Inhale. Exhale, close the legs. Bend your knees.
And then very slowly come all the way down. And again, back into Shavasana. Resting pose. And drop even deeper into yourself through the portal of your heart. Inhale. Exhale. We're still on our backs. Last one on the back. You bring your arms up, palms facing each other. And now with your inhale, you lift your legs just a little bit. And with your exhale, the legs come down and you bring your head up. Tuck your chin into your chest. And then as soon as you inhale, the head comes down and the legs come up again. And so you keep moving between your legs and your head. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, head up. Move yourself into perfect balance. Move yourself into cohesion. All parts of yourself working together in harmony, in balance, supporting each other. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, head up. Our last minute. last time. Lower yourself down, relax the arms next to your body. And again, stay here, nothing to do. Receive. All things will come to you if you stay calm and steady. Feel this, sense that expansion of yourself. Sense that communication with the universal field. Through your heart. Which nourishes your magnetic field, which then communicates with all other magnetic fields, just as part as one big web. The earth heart, the heart of humanity. And the heart of the universe. Inhale deeply into your heart and exhale. Share your heart, share the wisdom of your heart. And tuck your knees in and roll yourself up for the very last exercise. Come sitting into easy pose. You're going to hug yourself. Hold yourself just lightly above the elbows. Gather yourself. When you're ready, close your eyes and start describing an 8 with your head. A lying 8. Slowly allow your head to move into the
shape of an 8, the symbol of infinity. And then change direction. Turn the other way around. Slowly, in your own time, come back centered. Keep your eyes closed. And then you're gonna inhale, and with the inhale you're gonna bend forward, forehead to the ground, and you come up with the exhale as quickly as you can. So you inhale. We're gonna do that together 10 times. Okay. And here we go. Inhale. Up. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the arms, hands in Kriya Mudra, on your knees, eyes are closed. And simply inhale the breath of life. The exhale, let it flow through your whole body. Inhale. Inhale the living light. Exhale. Send it to every single cell. I am, I am. I am, I am. bit closing this space now. You can stay in your heart. You can stay where just now. So bring your palms together in front of your heart center. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And inhale for Satnam. Thank you and bless you. Thank you for sharing that space.